come join me back in the kitchen where today we're making crunchy, chunky granola. But first, coffee. Next, let's get started on this granola. Preheat your oven to 300 degrees. You need oats. These are not quick oats. These are regular cooking oats. We're gonna do 3 cups of oats. You can overshoot it. This doesn't have to be perfect. 3/4 of a cup of almond flour directly into your oats. Okay, a pinch of salt. I'm doing about a half a teaspoon. And while the recipe that I use to make this granola doesn't call for cinnamon, you know I'm gonna add it. So, to your heart's content, if you don't like cinnamon, don't add it. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon. And then the only other thing you're gonna mix in this bowl is some sliced almonds. And this can be a heaping scoop directly in the bowl. Mix it all together. All right, once that's mixed well, just go ahead, set it aside, and then you're gonna need a small saucepan. I have the smallest saucepan I have here, and in this you're gonna do 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar to your saucepan. Do pure maple syrup, not the pancake kind, but you wanna do pure maple syrup, and you're gonna do 1/3 of a cup. Straight to your saucepan. And this will be the last thing that we add before we heat it. It's gonna be 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil. I'm just gonna measure it out. Okay. So once you have these 3 ingredients added to your saucepan, go ahead, cook it on low just until everything is melted. You will see some separation while you're heating it. That's normal. Once everything is melted and liquidy, go ahead and add just a splash of vanilla or however much you want. A mix. Get your bowl of dry ingredients and you're just gonna pour it in. Mix it all together really good. Once you have it mixed well, it should look pretty wet. It's not sticking together though, so don't be alarmed if yours is not sticking together. It should still be very crumbly. You're gonna get a 9x13 pan. If you don't have one, that's okay. I'm actually gonna use just a cookie sheet. I decided not to use a cookie sheet, which I normally do, so if that's all you have, that's totally acceptable, but I'm gonna use this rim pan. And I am, again, lining it with some parchment paper. And you're just gonna dump this out. And coffee. I'm doing this in the morning because is anybody else's house getting like really hot? I can't stand it, so I do all my baking and anything else I can do or that I need to do that requires heating up the house, I try to get it done in the morning. And I work, so sometimes it's early mornings. Things like this that'll come together really quickly, I just try to knock out. And we just put up a laundry line outside. Does anybody use a laundry line? I used it over the weekend and it was amazing. Anyways, as you can see, you're just gonna press this out. You don't want it super thin, but you also don't want it like really, really, really thick. If you have yours in a 9x13 pan, just go ahead and press it all the way out. This is bigger than that, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it. It's not gonna reach it's not reaching like all the corners and stuff, but you do want it to kind of like stay together. This is what mine looks like. I'm gonna get it in the oven. It's gonna cook for 40 minutes. You're gonna rotate it every 10. Just pulled this out of the oven. It's been baking for 40 minutes. Leave your oven on and let this sit for 10 minutes. Don't touch it, but it's going to go back in the oven. So just trust the process. Leave it for 10 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, this has been sitting for 10 minutes after it came out of the oven. What we're gonna do is this is where you make your chunks. So it's in this parchment paper. What I do is I just slowly lift it until it comes off a little bit, and then you'll see it's very chunky. And you can just break it up. You don't have to be super gentle, but this is essentially what you're looking for, like a granola that's sticking together and it's pretty crunchy. This goes back in the oven. Mix them up because we're gonna try to cook the underside, if you will. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just kind of, you know, move them all around and then spread them out. Get this back in the oven for another 10 minutes. Okay, folks, This has been cooking for its final 10 minutes, and as you can see, it is crunchy. It is the most delicious granola we're ever gonna eat. So make it, try not to eat it all in one sitting. We add this to yogurt to make parfaits. We just eat it as a snack sometimes, but give it a try. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.